What's going on, guys? It is Rami here with another Tech Talk, and today the image quality is going to be a little bit, actually a lot different, simply because I'm recording on my iPhone right now on the front face camera because I need to be able to see myself. But this is my main camera right here. It is a Sony NEX F3. Now this is what I do all my vlogs if I'm not recording on my iPhone. This is the thing that I use for my vlogs, also for all my tech reviews, tech talks, whatever it is. I use this for everything. I'm in the works right now of getting another camera, which is actually going to be my vlogging camera. Trying to decide whether I should 7X or the Sony RX100. I'm going back and forth. People have their differences and all that, but I don't know. I'm on a tight budget and this is where I'm at. Now right here I got a Steadicam. That's pretty much all it is. It's a Steadicam. You put your camera on here, you balance it out, and then you go for it. I'm gonna be using it in a few seconds just to show you how smooth the quality is after being balanced and put well on there. Now it does come with a set of weights. You can adjust this up and down, and it does come with a plate, so you can put your camera on top, and obviously the gimbal right here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now the thing about these is that you want to center this, or you want to balance this out so that when you pick it up, it stays just like that. Now a lot of people have a very big misconception on how to get these correctly done, and people just think, oh yeah, put the camera on and grab it and go. No, you actually have to balance these things out. Just to show you real quick, using this here, this knob, you could loosen and tighten this right here. Obviously you set the camera onto the mounting plate, put the mounting plate on the Steadicam, and just to let you know beforehand, this is the company. I don't know how to say that. I don't know. I'm sorry. Links will be in the description below so you can get yourself one of these. It's fairly cheap, reasonable price. I've looked all around for these type of Steadicams, and this is a pretty good reasonable price Steadicam. So after you have your camera mounted on here, my next thing is pretty much trying to find that balance, and that goes from moving this forward and back, adjusting this, and the weights. The weights can go forward up to here and back all the way. This is the mounting bracket right here. It actually came with two things. This one, which is pretty much the same thing as this. So I guess if you mess this up, you could replace it with this. I don't know. Pretty much, this is it. This is the Steadicam right here. So first thing I'm gonna do is put this camera in here, slide it in just like so, and shoot, just to honestly let you know, I'll put it halfway. That's it. Turn it on, turn it. Now this whole bubble action thing, I don't know what that's for. I've never really personally used it, but yeah. Another thing, it comes with a bag. So if I take the camera off and shrink it down, I could fit it in this little traveling container case, traveling bag. As you can see, it's wobbling. That's normal, it's wobbling. It's definitely not balanced. It's the bottom end is going this way too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually give it some leverage right here. So I extended this right here. And the way you test this out is you actually gotta put it on a flat surface, grab the handle, bring it up, and if you see that it's not balanced, then that's where you gotta work. I obviously see that it's tilting this way. So I'm gonna open up the weights next. So what I do is I open up the weights all the way, and I don't want it all the way, so then I'll just bring it back in a little bit and then tighten it up. Now, here's the thing. If you have a Canon and you have that battery pack extender, this is not really gonna work for you because that battery pack is gonna make this top heavy and it's gonna really just wobble back and forth. So it might be a little bit more difficult on getting the balance. You have to have the right balance. Another thing is, if you have a Canon or another DSLR that the screen pops out to the left or right, you have to keep that in mind that you're putting weight, instead of in the center, you're distributing the weight to the opposite side, or you're distributing the weight to the side, meaning Now this is gonna get unbalanced. So you have to think about those kind of things as well. So now that I opened up my weights, gave it a little bit of leverage with the length, I'm gonna go ahead and just pop it up. It's not that bad. I still see that it's kind of slightly leaning this way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push the camera forward this time. And pushing the camera forward should balance it out a little bit better. Again, I'm moving millimeters or even centimeters just to get that right balance. So I move the camera, put it on a flat surface, grab that handle, bring it up. It's not that bad. Still seeing slightly of a slant this way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep moving it. Probably moved it 2 centimeters there. That's Thor. That's Thor. I gotta go check on him. Let's see what happens now. I'm gonna lift it up. I am centered right there. Truly am centered. If you truly look at this, it's gonna be off balance simply because the camera itself, it's not centered. Here's where it gets tricky. If I see and notice, okay, can I handle this slight tilt to the side? Because what you got to do is you got to literally grab it with 3 fingers, these 3 fingers, grab it, and you're moving around doing that steady shot movement, all right? That's where it all happens, with the 3 fingers and holding the handle. This is my center line point. This is the battery pack. That's basically what's going to happen. It's going to tilt to the left, or it's going to tilt to the right. So I can't do nothing about that, except I could get a camera that is actually centered out. But I'm okay with the fact that it slants to the right a little bit, because I'll just grab it and hold it correctly. No matter what, when you're using a steady cam like this, you got to use 3 fingers to hold the actual pole itself. And from there, you do these steady cam movements. So I'm going to go outside, get some B-roll with this bad boy here. We're all centered out. And yeah, it should be pretty dope and pretty amazing. Cut to the B-roll. Yourself one of these steady cams, go ahead, links in the description below where you can get yourself one of these. Again, this is a pretty nice steady cam for a reasonable price. A lot of these steady cams out there go for 70 to 100. I've even seen some steady cams go for $1,000, but that's actually a higher end company that this is all, you know, carbon fiber. But this honestly will do for your budget. Go ahead and check it out. Links in the description below where you can get yourself one of these. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Deuces.